Hey, what is up, everybody? Prime Dice here, ready for another video. So, in this video, wait, before we even start, let's do an epic entrance. Look at this. Yep, epic. So, now, real quick, so in this video, it will be like two videos in one because I'm streaming this right now. So, everybody that comes in, they can actually watch it and see me go through it. And I will also be taking that so you guys don't have to see the 2 hours video. I will actually just make a shorter version of it into for a YouTube video so you guys can actually know how to slay Fatalis. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I did in order to build up to this point, the decorations that I have, why I'm using the great sword, and all the stuff that I went through and all the grinding in order to get to this point. Okay, so without further ado, let's go into the video. So that way you guys can actually see. Let me just verify that everything sounds good in the stream prior to. Give me 1 second. I just need to watch and see that I can hear myself good, that you guys can hear me as well. And the sound, forgot to put on the sound. Okay, perfect. Yep, everything's all good. Okay, so what did I do to slay Fatalis? So Fatalis killed me like 800 times. Yeah, probably you too. So this is the build that I am rocking right now. Obviously, I got the Black Fatalis blade, Dragon Head B plus, Dragon Hide B plus, B plus for the Dragon Claws, Dragon Barbs A plus, and Dragon Feet B plus. Okay, Gilly Mantle, Temporal Mantle. I got a Master Charms, which is level 4. So for my skills, here are my skills. Where was it? Here are my skills. These are the skills that I am rocking right now. For okay, wait, you guys can't see it. Let me move this real quick. Here you go. Those are my skills that I am actually using right now when I want to kill Fatalis. Okay, I've killed Fatalis twice, so I'm still getting the hang of the great sword because I am not so good with the great sword yet. Because my main weapon is an insect glaive. So obviously, it is totally different than the great sword. The great sword is really slow, but it hits hard. Okay, so you can see that I have only killed him twice and already have like all his stuff. How did I do it though? There's something that you can do with your Palico that at least you can create the Dragon Claws B plus. At least the vanguards, the waist, and your shoes or the dragon feet or whatever. You can create it without killing Fatalis, because for the sword, for the head, and for the hide, you actually need the eye of Fatalis, like the evil eye, and the only way to get it is to actually killing him twice. Okay, not killing him twice. The way that you actually get it is by breaking his head twice, and that's how you get the Fatalis evil eye. Okay, so with that out of the way, I'm gonna show you as well here in my decorations so you guys see. Let me just switch this back to where it was real quick. Okay, perfect. So here are my decorations. These are the ones that I'm using. So if you want to take a picture, take your time, take a picture. Okay, if you join the chat and everything, just feel free to comment. Okay, feel free to have a chat with me and I can actually help you. If you're watching this video because you're actually watching the YouTube video, feel free to comment down below if you like this video and what I'm going to show you right now. Please just subscribe and just follow me so I can actually so you can watch me streaming. Okay, so with that being said, that's all my decorations that I have. So most of the decorations, if you don't have in like a lot of decorations, here's where you want to go. When you go to post a new quest in master rank, you go to events and you go over here. Am I in master rank? No. You go to events in master rank and you will kill a tempered Cinogre, or however the hell you say that word. So the Wrath of Thunder descends. When you kill him, it will give you from 9 to 10 decorations, and most of them will be 4 stars. Okay, so if you want to farm, just farm your ass off and you will get the decoration. Okay, I don't have like the complete set of decorations for this build, but hey, it works like a charm and it has worked for me. Okay, so that's one way into how to get decorations if you don't have the decorations. Okay, aside from that, what you need to put on your palico to actually farm for the materials is the Plunder Blade, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Plunder Blade. So this is one tool that you will get, or a palico equipment, a whatever the hell this is called. I forget the name. You know, it's like, I know what it is. A palico gadget. That's the word that I was looking for. So the Plunder Blade, if you put it on the palico, guess what? You will be able to loot, because the palico will loot items from Fatalis. Okay, so you can begin begin to create your armor for your character. Okay, at least the last two, the wrist, the waist, and the feet. So you will be able to create it. It doesn't take that much. Like, I think if you play like 3 or 4 times with him, you will be able to do it. And that's how you build up in order to have a good equipment, in order to be able to hit him hard. Okay, so if you can't get it, try to get a build. I go to game8.com and I actually just follow the builds from there. And since I don't have all the decorations that they have, what I do is that I actually just modify the decorations. I use them as a base, and like for the decorations, the armor and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I will put decorations that matches my play style, and where I see that I get the most damage from. So that's one thing. The second, if you're dying too much because you don't know the movement of Fatalis, guess what? Here's what you can do. When you have the gadget for your palico on level 15, it will just gain a lot of stuff, right? So the Vigor Wasp spray, when you have it level 15, when the monster kills you, your palico will revive you once per quest. Okay, so that's an extra life right there. If you have insurance, the palico insurance, when you go to a canteen and eat, you will have an extra life as well. But mind you that if you have Vigor Wasp and feline insurance, when you die, the palico will revive you, but your feline insurance wear off. Okay, that's something to keep in mind, because otherwise you're just wasting free lives there. Okay, so in this case I'm using the Melotov Cocktail because I already have all the stuff, etc. When I eat, at least since I have this equipment, you guys will want to eat and just get the chef choice platter, whatever, so it gives you 50 health and 50 stamina. I already have 100 stamina, and I already have 200 health and 200 stamina, so I don't need to get that one. So what I do is that I get the veggie platter. Okay, so let's go over there and let's slay Fatalis. Post a new quest. So in this case, Fatalis will be over here. Fade to black. If I can see him. Fade. Where are you? Here he is. Slay Fatalis. So at least up to this point, you know how to build your armor. You know what skills to have. Um, Let me explain to you something real quick before I even go on the quest. So the skills that I have critical I7 just because affinity plus 40%. So automatically with my blade I have minus 30 and my affinity, but at least the plus 40% I have 10% affinity. Plus the other things that will proc, like the Agitator 6, Divine Blessing 2 for the reduced damage, to a specialist, so it gives me a 50% time that I can use the Temporal Mantle as well. Stone Resistance, level 3, Weakness Exploit for when I damage the parts, Critical Draw, Peak Performance 3, even Window 3, and so on and so forth. The Heavy Artillery, that's something that I forgot to mention. The Heavy Artillery is really important here because it's Heavy Artillery. You can use the cannon, and when you use the roaming ballistae, it will actually help you, so you can give more damage. So this part breaker only have level 1. I was trying to see what I can take off in order to put destroyer, a second destroyer jewel, but everything here to me I need it, you know, so it's hard to determine what I can take off, so it's like whatever. Okay, so let's go in item wise before we even move on. This is my items. I have the demon drug and I have the might seed for extra power and extra attack and all that stuff. Okay, so let's go on the quest. So here is Fatalis, so you guys can see him in all his beauty because I love this dragon. There's some others that I love more, but he looks so badass. His tail and everything. Just look at this. He looks so badass. Okay, so off the bat, I always take everything from the box because the ammo and coatings, so I can just deposit it over there in the in the tent. I go off, get the demon drug first. I swing down. I don't use the might seed yet because this one doesn't last that long. You can use demon powder as well, but I'm just lazy and I haven't been able to do it, so it's like whatever. So you go up here, you put your ghillie mantle on, obviously. You go up here, you begin loading the cannon, and if you have heavy artillery, the 2 upgrades, you're going to do 450 damage. So yes, it's 5 cannonballs from there and 5 cannonballs over here, so it's 4500 damage, total damage, and you will stun him and he will go to the ground. So I know mostly all of the attacks of Fatalis, so in a way he doesn't kill me that much, but what happens is that since I'm not used to a greatsword, I miss a lot of shots, a lot of attacks, and you will see. So he comes over here, shoot him again here, he will flinch, you go to the ground, and you begin hammering that head. Sometimes this shot I miss it because I just take too long. I forgot to give myself a might seed as well. Just did it now. Put on the Temporal Mantle, and if you can throw him through here, just smash his face against that. You can do it now or later, It doesn't matter. I just like to get it out of the way because he always screams and stuff. So it's like whatever. Go over here, get some rocks. So with the great sword, obviously, you give it a lot of damage. So if you have the great sword, what I like to do is that I like to stay like far away from him to see if he actually does the flamethrower. So the further away you are from him, the more likely he is to use the flamethrower. And that's what I like, because that's when you can hit his head hard, you know. Sometimes he just spams these freaking attacks, you know, so it's like whatever, you can do nothing about it. Just move around. That's what I do. I just move around a lot. Try to stay here to see if he does the flamethrower. So the goal here is to make him leave at the first 5 minutes, or 5 minutes or before, and if you can't, then at least prior to 10 minutes. You need to do it prior to 10 minutes. And if you do it good, then he will just leave, obviously. So in this part, you can just get on. Don't be afraid. He will not hit you. And on the second phase, if you can make him leave before the 15 minutes, then you're good. You know, it means that you did the damage that you were supposed to do and all that stuff. And apparently I don't have stamina. Freaking crazy. Obviously, it's not a good position for me. Just throw yourself. That's it. Just throw yourself. I just want him to do a flamethrower. There you go. It's free damage right here. 745. Look. What I do sometimes, I just put the ghillie mantle, so he's just looking for me. I just hit him again. He will scream, and just so on and so forth. I hate it when he hits me because my peak performance leaves and I do way less damage. See? So approximately in 5 minutes, 6 minutes, he's doing his flame. So it's not the best time, but I'm still good, you know. It all depends how fast I can make him go on the second one. Always go here, get this. Smoke bomb. And just fire away. You can do two things. Either shoot his head or his chest. That's what I do. You know, I just alternate. Because remember, you need to break those you need to break his head twice, you know. So if you're missing a lot of attacks, then you need to focus on his head with the balliste. Another thing that you can do as well is just grab on his head if you can, and just spam this attack, because that thing hits hard. So this is the range that I like to stay, because he's more likely to actually do the. He hit me. He's more likely to do the flamethrower. I got this range. Oh snap. And this tail, man, this tail is crazy. So the more that you can get the hell out of that tail, the better for you. Obviously, I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm just trying to, because not everybody will have the equipment, all that stuff, or the decorations and whatnot. So this is how I did it. Ah, snap! I missed that. It killed me. So yeah, Fatalis is like that. Fatalis is like that. I never say that I'm like the best player in the world, but sometimes he is like that. Doesn't matter. So I'm closing in on 10 minutes. I need to hit him harder in order to make him go to do his attack. I forgot to get the demon drug. Sometimes he spams that attack, like he doesn't do anything else. I hate it. It was mad crazy, yo. So here, 1, 2, supposed to be hit. There you go, parts broken. I think it was his chest. Yeah, his chest broke. I don't know how, but whatever. It's supposed to be his head. There you go, flamethrower. 1, 2, 3. Bam. 772. When he gets up like that, if you had a temporal mantle, just shoot him down. That's simple. Maybe you will miss a couple attacks like me, but in this one, just hold it and miss. I mean, don't miss like me, okay, guys? It's like that was like a worse example. That's what I mean when I say that I'm trying to practice the movement with the gray sword and all that stuff. So it's like I'm not a pro, you know, but I kill Fatalis. You know, it's like it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a pro in order to kill Fatalis. You know, it's about learning how to dodge and all that stuff and just doing enough damage. And that's it. As long as you're good, if he leaves like for the blast on before the 15 minutes or on the 15 minutes mark, you're good. If everything else works out as planned, obviously. Because I haven't been able to hit him. Don't use that. Oh my god. Yep. See? He's a cheater. And now that I'm over here, now he doesn't use the flamethrower. Sometimes he just spams the flamethrower. It doesn't even make sense. I always jump when he screams so that way I don't get freaking stumbled. 1, 2, 3. Bam. See, so now he's on the ground again. Let's just throw him again against the freaking wall. Let's go back here again. See, so up to this point, we're making good time. Now he goes into this phase. The thing is that I still haven't broken his head, so his flames are going to be ridiculous. Yep. I'm supposed to break his head pretty soon. If I manage to hit him correctly, you know. So in this case, it's a worse example into the things that you're not supposed to do, because at this point you're supposed to already have his head broken. Look at that. I hate his tail. Like, it doesn't even make sense, to be honest. I hate it when he hits me like that. So this, when he does this, just go on this side, charge your attack, he will not hit you. You go 840. So I'm just waiting for him to actually do the flamethrower or something. So if you don't break his head, that blue flame hits hard. Like, when I tell you that it hits hard, it hits hard. So this sucks. There you go. Perfect timing for me. So I broke his head, so I will get off like in an instant, you know. Just try to hit him with the third attack. I don't care about anything else. I need to hit his head. See, so he left, so it means that at least up to this point, the damage that I'm giving to him is good. Because he left real quick, you know. Without using too much of the ballista. So I want to get the Ruin Ballista, but the thing is that it's just tricky. So now I can get on the Ballista. And I'm wasting a little bit of time, but you shoot his head or his chest. So he's enraged, obviously. Same thing, the other side. So he will do that 3 times, and the third one is like real quick. Just wait. Let's see what he does. One minute to the Dragonator, so that's good. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 715. That's good damage right there. So this one, I'll also jump. Cause that attack sometimes is just crazy. 1, 2, 3. Bam. 701 again. I tried to jump on that one as well. So when you break his head the second time, this attack will not kill you. Like, it will not kill you. It will give you damage, obviously, but it will not kill you. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Again. Don't let him grab you with that. Otherwise, you will regret it. So in this case, right, he's over there. He's supposed to get all the way to this point. So, Dragonator time. Bye-bye. He gets up real quick, so that's why I let it loose quicker than usual. Because he just gets up real quick. Oh, snap. Well, just jump. Easy peasy. No stress. Just gonna do that again. So I think here I can hit him 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Get some health. So I don't know you, but I hate it every time he just gets up. So what I do in this case, I just put the glaive mantle. When he flies and you don't have the one-shot binder, just put on the glaive mantle. 2, 3. I missed. And he hit me. So in this case, I am out of materials. So I'll use a Farcaster to go back to base. He almost killed me right there. I can't even believe it. How you go to base? Mire mío. I will get the attack up. Not every time I do this, right? Because he has just hit me like a lot. But I need to restock. Because I am hurting right now in materials. So when I go back, that's simple. He is almost dying as well, but I need to break his head again. I'm just waiting for him to do a flamethrower, or for me to get that Temporal Mantle. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Remember, go on the other side. Woohoo. So I think he does it like 3 times, and then after that he just doesn't do it no more. And after that it's just like he's dead. Still have 5 more minutes approximately. Put the Temporal Mantle on. I need to break his head, so that's my main focus right now. Two, 3. There you go. Freaking head completely broken. Just takes patience, you know, guys. 1, 2. And there you go. That's how you kill Fatalis. You know? Right before he died, I broke his head the 2nd time. So that's something good. Look, Fatalis Evil Eye. That's 1. That's 2. Continue giving me more. Come on. There you go. See? That's how you kill Fatalis. And I still have a little bit more time to spare. And 25 minutes and 46 seconds. You know, I still have 5 more minutes to go. So remember, if you make him go and throw his breath at the 5-minute mark or 7-minute mark, you're good. If he does the 2nd breath where you need to go to the bunker by 15 minutes or before, even better. Then you will have like spare time, you know. So that's how you kill Fatalis. I really hope that this guide actually helped you into knowing how to kill Fatalis. Like you saw, I died twice, you know. Sometimes stuff happens. Sometimes you don't die, you know. But at least in this case, it was a good run. Slayed him again. This is my 3rd time that I killed him. I already know like almost all the moves. It's just I'm trying to get used to the great sword. Because remember, my main weapon is the insect glaive. Okay, so I'm not used to the great sword. So I really hope that this guide actually show you. We talked about how to farm for his armor and everything. how to build up to that level, what the things that you need to do in order to get to that level, and just farm the decorations and the armor that you put yourself, that you put on, will mean a lot when it comes to dealing the amount of damage to Fatalis and his head and everything. Okay, so I really hope that you enjoyed this video and the stream. Prime dice out, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.